Sing. All right, peace and grace, Kingdom family. This is Darius Dior. Welcome and salute to everybody that's checking in on the channel. We have a very, very, very special guest on today. And this is not a guest. This is my niece, Athena. But excuse me for calling you Athena. For the people that don't know you and have never seen you before, can you tell us who you are?
My name is Athena Evans.
Okay. And
I was born and raised in Marsville. My mother is a very hard worker. She works for her family.
yeah.
And we live in South Carolina with my aunt and her husband and my cousin.
Okay. Cool. So how old are you, Athena?
11, and it's about to be my birthday next week.
Wow, when is your birthday?
July 3rd. I was born on July 3rd, 2012. 10:45 a.m. on Thursday.
Got you. So you're gonna be how old?
12.
Okay, maybe 12. So you've been here in South Carolina now for how long?
I want to say about 2 years.
2 years. How's it been? Just moving from where you were from and coming here to South Carolina.
Wait, what?
How has it been for you, just moving from where you were from?
Not really good. I was moving away from all the kids that I known about. Sophia, Evelyn, Alana, my homegirls who lived with me in the same apartment complex.
Yeah.
We had girls' days. We even had their parents pick me up and then take me to the store with them, and then we'll come right back.
Yeah.
With some snacks, and then I'll share with my younger brother.
Yeah. So you miss being in the environment that you were in before. Got you. What's been the toughest part about coming from where you were before to come here now?
Say that again?
What's been the most difficult part? Like, what's been the hardest thing for you mentally or emotionally?
Leaving my old home and leaving Marsville because it's 10 hours away.
Yeah. Okay. Well, usually when I ask people who they are, they usually tell me what they do. And some people like you just say, I am who I am, and here I am right now. But what I really mean when I ask you how you're doing, or who are you, I'm really asking you how you be. Like, you know, do you be chilling? Do you be hanging out? Do you be creative? Do you be doing music? Do you be lying? Do you be stealing? Do you be cheating? Do you be, how are you in general, right? How you be?
Every day, I wake up, knock on my mom's door.
Yeah.
Then I asked her, can I take my medicine? She gives me my medicine right away.
Yeah.
And then I make myself some breakfast. I give myself a bagel and some coffee, some decaffeinated coffee.
Decaffeinated coffee, that is important. That's important, right?
Yeah, that's for kids like me who don't wake up in the morning.
Kids like you, right?
I don't wake up in the morning.
Well, I'm glad you said kids like you, right? Like, how are you feeling today about being on the spectrum?
Okay.
Okay. Well, a lot of people don't know what being on the spectrum is. Like, people don't know how unique and different your mind works, your emotions, and how being on the spectrum is for an individual. Most people aren't on the spectrum like you. So it's a privilege. It could be a struggle too, but then it could also be something that makes you incredibly unique and different from everybody else, right? So for somebody who doesn't understand what life is on the spectrum, can you give somebody or help someone understand what living with autism is like?
Wait, what?
Can you help somebody who doesn't know what life with autism is like?
Well,
Like what do they need to understand about living on the spectrum?
it's like when you're an infant
Yeah.
and you're quiet
Yeah.
and you're not like any other baby that cries.
Yeah.
And you're quiet, but the spectrum really kicks in when you don't get your way
Yeah.
of being that infant.
Yeah.
So as you grow older, the anger gets more extreme.
Right.
It's an explosion disorder, that meaning you can't speak when you're upset about something.
Right.
That's when the stuttering happens.
Yeah.
It kicks in whenever you're getting mad.
Yeah.
Like me, today, a bully told a lie about me.
What?
My friend told me about the lie, how I went into their house and I stole their stuff, but I got mad about it and I started stuttering.
Yeah.
And then my friend asked me, why would she do that?
Yeah.
And I knew she was talking about me, but she wasn't talking about me.
Yeah.
She was talking about why would KK lie?
Right.
So
That
KK is a bully,
Yeah.
and she bullies me and she lies and tells stories on me.
So someone who doesn't understand a kid like you who's on the spectrum needs to understand that your emotions can get really high and your anger can get out of control. And it's not because you mean to be mean or because you mean to be difficult. It's just how your brain works and how your emotions works with your brain. And it's just, that's who you are uniquely as an individual.
Cause like your anger gets way more severe than a normal person.
Yeah.
Cause a normal person without the spectrum has anger but can control it.
Yeah.
And they could speak and they can't stutter when they're angry.
Yeah.
But for a person that's on the spectrum, their anger gets way more severe.
Yeah.
Like they'll try to do spiritual stuff or try to threaten to hurt you. And that's not cool. That's not that's not really nice.
Yeah.
And it's not godly.
Yeah.
It's not godly to do such things.
You're right. It's not. It's not. It's not. But of course, so like the situation where someone told a lie on you, easily you could have been triggered in that situation and your emotions could have gotten high. Or what happened with that situation? How did you handle that situation?
My friend told me to calm down because nothing that happened so suddenly. It happened a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
And she told me to come back inside. So Ree's mother, she greeted me in.
Yeah.
And she said, "Hi, Kobe, how are you doing?"
Right.
Or should I say Athena?
Yeah. Well,
Because I'm the creator of the cartoon Kobe.
Okay.
Because I have a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And I have this girl.
Mm-hmm.
This girl with big legs right here. Right here. But her thighs up here are small.
Okay.
She has paws if you look at the bottom of her feet.
Yeah.
And she has paws right here.
Got it.
On her hands.
Okay.
She has completely white fur, and some of it sticks out on her shoulders and on her elbows and knees, in the back of her knees.
Wow. And this is a character that you created.
Because when my brother started watching One Piece.
One Piece?
It's an anime about this boy.
Okay.
Who's named Luffy, and he ate a devil fruit.
Gotcha.
And a devil fruit is something that could take away your ability to swim. Because you can't swim if you eat the devil fruit.
Right.
You can't swim after eating it.
That's a part of the story. Got you.
So Luffy has an uncle that had his arm torn away by a shark thing that was in the sea.
Whoa.
And his arm was ripped away in pieces, but he was calm about it. I was like, oh my, he's actually calm about that.
Yeah.
Because, like, bro, where are you going for the pain? Where are you going for the pain? Where are you going for the pain? Because, like, how are you going for the pain if your arm is torn off?
Yeah. Nah, that sounds like a super interesting cartoon.
So Luffy grew up as a child to a preteen to a teenager to a 19-year-old adult who has so much going on with his life. He has a gum fruit, and he has a power that makes his body is made out of rubber, but he has the body shape of a normal person.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But that rubber changes over time as he grows up and starts working out, because it comes with a little bit of manly abs.
Manly ads. Okay. All right. So, really quick question, Athena. Because the reason you're telling me about this is because you have a YouTube channel. And what you're saying is this cartoon inspired the character that you created on YouTube.
Mm-hmm. Right? So this story pops up in my head.
Yeah. I
left my mom, and everyone was screaming and shouting my name. Mom was shouting my fake full name, which is Kobe Saikoto Harushi. Get back here this instant, young lady.
Wait a minute. Now, I think that name is like Spanish or Asian or something, right?
Yeah, it's Asian.
It's Asian.
Yeah, but I came up with those.
Those names. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, she was yelling out and like, Kobe Saikoto Harushi, get back here this instant. Like, young lady.
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this question, and this might be one that's an interesting question for you. Have you ever met anyone else like you, or have you ever met anybody that has autism?
Oh, Evelyn has autism.
Who's Evelyn?
Evelyn was this girl back in Samuel Everett when I used to live in Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay. So no one in South Carolina have you met, like, with autism, right?
So no one. Well, one person in particular in South Carolina, she has autism, and she has the mind of a 4-year-old, but she's actually 8. So.
Really?
So.
This is someone you met here?
Yeah.
Okay.
In Columbia.
Got you.
Yeah.
So when you think, what's the difference between interacting with another kid that's your age, or person that has autism, and someone who doesn't?
But the difference between
like talking to somebody in general,
talking to someone
who doesn't have autism versus somebody who does. Like, do you notice a difference?
I noticed a difference when someone doesn't have autism. When so and so says that I'm weird, that person will say, "Oh my goodness, she's so weird," and then they'll walk away. But then they'll keep following me and bullying me, and they'll keep calling me all these different types of names like "B word, nigga, you're such a aggie," like.
They'll do that. They'll do that to you. Wow.
So King and her sisters, they were bullying me, but King apologized of what he said.
Okay. So the difference is people don't know how to treat people. Kids don't know how to treat other kids who have autism. Basically.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Because they think that, girl, you have to be normal. Like, for real. You have to be normal or else people will think you're weird. Like, no, you don't have to be normal. You have to be yourself.
Come on and preach. You better tell these people the truth. Come on and tell them.
You don't have to be normal. You don't have to be normal, you dumb mother freaking bitch.
Now cut that out, okay? You cut that out.
I'm sorry.
You cut that out.
I'm sorry, I don't have no filter.
I know you don't.
I know I don't have no filter at all.
And that's normal, right? But I think it's really important for you to understand that your uniqueness makes you who you are. And having autism doesn't make you weird. It just makes you different. And it's important for you to understand that. And so it's okay to say, I live my life on the spectrum and I'm different. I'm not weird. And you may not be educated about me being people like me who are different. And I would love to be able to partner with you and help you help educate you on people who live on the spectrum. There's a lot of people in the world who live a life just like me. You just don't know it because some people are really good at pretending to be normal.
Yeah.
I think that's what you should say to people who don't know how to respond to you.
Because some people, kids are just kids.
Yeah.
Kids are annoying. They're stupid.
Some of them.
Some of them.
And some of them are very kind, very nice, very respectful. Because I'm certain that you've, met kids that understood who you are and how you're different and how you're wired, But let me ask you this question. How are you managing being on the spectrum and, your creativity? How are you getting better?
A little bit, but still bad.
Still bad? Still bad?
Still bad. But I'm getting better, because when my mom keeps putting on romantic music in the car after I ask her politely not to.
Well,
but she puts it on anyway.
What's wrong with romantic music? I want to know what's Athena's problem with romantic music.
I mean, well, the difference between romantic music and romantic stuff. Romantic stuff is what I want to explain first, okay?
Okay, all right.
So, like, remember One Piece?
Yeah.
One Piece.
Right, you were talking about the manly stuff that comes along, with training and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And so you're learning about the opposite.
Luffy's crewmate, one of his crewmates shows his chest. And he only shows that chest because he's wearing like a gown kind of thing, like a robe kind of thing.
Right.
But it's green, and he carries swords with him.
So
3 swords, one for his mouth and one for 2 hands.
Okay. And you're about to tell me why this is important.
Zoro has green hair and he carries the blood of two people that I knew about, but haven't even known about those people yet.
Okay.
But Zoro is a very mature person.
Yeah.
He's a very mature, you know? Zoro is cool, he's unique.
He's unique.
But no, because this is what guys do. They have to do that.
Okay.
Whenever it gets like very, very hot.
Yeah.
And very, very warm in a room. One big giant room. And there's heat. There's a whole heat wave.
Yeah.
This man has to take off his shirt.
You gotta take off his shirt.
This man has to take off his shirt.
And you feel weird about
in front of me.
In front of you.
In front of me.
And that makes you feel weird.
Negro.
Right? So, all right. So, Athena, can I ask you this question?
Mm-hmm. Of course.
What do you want people to know about you?
That I'm not weird.
Okay.
That I may not be normal. What's this? I may not be normal, but I am a strong, confident, independent young lady.
Incredibly intelligent. Don't forget that.
Incredibly intelligent. And if you insult my intelligence, I will walk away and give you a compliment to settle down from the problem. Because you know that compliment ain't about you. I don't know who you think I am, girl, but I'm not no punk. I have the blood of a woman who fights like a man.
Well, you know, you grow up in a house with your mom
and three siblings
that
don't like me because the cause that I've been doing to them.
They don't like you?
That I keep stealing from them. I keep eating their food. I keep taking their clothes and their shoes or accessories that they have. I keep doing all of that, but I tell myself I need to stop it because it's getting you nowhere. Because this is what I tell myself when I walk back and forth. Athena, you have to do better. There's nothing wrong with wanting what you want, but at the same time, you can't want it real bad and have jealousy in your heart about stuff and just want it. Jealousy is a green-eyed monster that will consume you if you do not let it go.
I like that. I like that statement. I do. Now, it sounds like you encourage yourself because you want to do better, be better, and be able to...
Around other people,
Right.
Around other people, but not in my reality. Bro, my reality is so junky.
Your reality is junky. So, you know what you said to me, Athena, that I thought was incredibly mature? And I'm going to remind you. You said to me that you expect more from your mother, just as much, just the same way that she expects more from you.
Mm-hmm.
And somebody who isn't, privy to your situation, or even a kid that, is growing up with autism that lives with a single mom like you, they may not know what that means. Your mom might not know what that means, right? Like, can you explain to your mom what you mean when you say you expect more from her?
Mm-hmm. Like, just like I expect, just like she expects more from me. Can I tell you a story?
Yeah.
The story about what I was about to tell you.
Yeah.
I was running away from home. And then I ended up in the beach. But then I washed washed ashore, and then I came up in this village. I ran over to the beach and got washed ashore. Then I woke up in this village.
Yeah.
I decided to sleep there for another day, but then Luffy and his crew found me and then took me back with them. And then they laid me down in a bed while they were washing to shore on the pirate ship. Since they kept knocking on people's doors saying, "Hello, is this your child?" because they don't know my mother.
Yeah.
And I washed ashore and I didn't tell them that.
Okay.
So after waking up and then telling Nami that I want to eat because I saw her making food, and then she saw me, and then she pet me, and then everyone was Nami.
Oh, okay. Now you're telling me this story because this is going to help me and your mother understand what you mean by you expect more from her.
Yeah.
Okay.
So when everyone was looking at me weird, wondering what I was, they were looking at me like I was some alien from the sky, Negro.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I'm doing way too much. But,
yeah. Let's bring it back. All right. So.
And then Sanji was looking at me weird. Luffy was looking at me weird all across from the table. Zoro was just looking in complete disgust. And I realized what was the problem because I looked at my clothes and they weren't there. Zoro asks, "Where are your clothes?" I say in calmness, "Zoro, you don't have to worry about it because I do not need clothes. I'm a whole cat, so you cannot tell me what to do." Then I'm interrupted by the word "do." I'm interrupted when I'm about to say "do," and then Sanji yells out, "How do you know his name?"
Well, I need,
because I know about these characters from the show.
Can we do this?
But they never know me.
All right. Well, we don't want to confuse the audience.
Sorry. My bad.
What do you mean when you say you expect more from your mother?
I mean, like, I want what those girls have. I want...
What girls?
That I saw on YouTube.
What? So you mean the relationship that they have with their mother?
No. I want what they have.
Like, what do they have?
Like, they have tops, pants, high socks.
Okay.
They have skirts. They have football jackets.
Letterman jackets.
Bubble slides.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't get those.
Well, you have an incredibly creative mind, and you have an incredibly creative sense of fashion. Where does that come from?
So, it's coming from, I don't really know. I guess my mom, because she puts clothes together and she matches the clothes.
Okay.
Like her black tank top with the purple skirt.
Yeah, like you know? You're all...
Mother, if you're in that audience wearing that purple skirt, you better know I'm talking about you, girl.
Because she looked good in that purple skirt.
She looks sassy.
She looks sassy in that purple skirt. So listen,
and snazzy.
So you would like to be more like your mom.
Uh-huh.
You matter so much to so many people. And you need to understand the value that you bring just by being who you are. Right? Mm-hmm. How much you mean to your mom, how much you mean to your sister, how much you mean to your brothers, even though they may not feel like it all the time. We love you. How much you mean to your aunt, how much you mean to me. And I want to ask you this. What do you...
And how much I mean to my cousin, too.
How much you mean to your cousin, too, yes. And all your family. But what...
Yeah, I love my cousin so much. I give him the huggy wuggy.
Who or what would you say is your biggest inspiration? What inspires Athena?
I don't know. I've been thinking about One Piece all day. Like all day, every day. I guess those girls off YouTube. Like it's like this.
Okay.
When I watch One Piece, I look at Zoro and Sanji and Luffy and what they want to and what they need to wear for me and my fashion company.
So you want to have a fashion company one day?
And then one thing I want to change is their hairstyles. Not Zoro's hairstyle. I just want them to look like not girls, but long-haired boys. That's been growing out their hair.
Okay.
So they wear tops and they would wear pants. And I think about this all day while I do with music. And I could do this all day. But
you mean like
if
create content like this?
Yeah, but if I'm doing it in front of the wrong people, like Sanji, Luffy, and Zoro, and Luffy, I already said Luffy, and I already,
all right, so
I would make them feel uncomfortable, but they still think I'm cool.
Okay, so these people on YouTube, they inspire you. These characters on YouTube. Okay.
Yeah,
what
'cause
about?
I love One Piece.
Okay. All right. So what about your family? Who in your family and your group of family and friends inspire you the most?
You?
Me?
Yeah.
Why? What do I do to inspire you?
Because you're a famous photographer, you like fashion, and you like shoes. Boy, you know you love that shoe. You love those shoes, like those red pairs of shoes. They're cool. They remind me of Luffy's jacket.
Okay. All right. Well then, who else?
Okay, that's white.
Who else? There's got to be somebody else other than me, Athena. Would you say it's your mom?
Aunt Michelle.
Aunt Michelle?
Your sister.
My sister inspires you?
Yeah, she puts kindness and because all it takes is a little bit of work and a whole lot of love to what you like in shoes. Okay.
Okay. Got you. Anybody else that you wanna? Well, how about this? You told us what you want us to know. What do you want us to do? How can we immediately support you right now? Not just me, but the people in the audience. Look at all of them. They're over there. They're right here. They're right here. Tell me and the audience what you want us to do. What do you want us to do? We like you. We value you. We appreciate you. What do you want us to do? What do you want from us?
To find someone because I need something to calm me down.
You need a person.
Yeah, a person. Like a person that's a male friend to me.
Okay.
Like a female friend that my dad had.
Yeah.
There's something wrong
With
me.
Okay. Well,
so, for as long as I can remember, I've always felt angry, stutters, and no love, no friendship.
Yeah.
My father was exactly like me when he was a kid, when he was angry. But when he met my mother, everything changed for him.
Yeah.
She brought warmth and color and life into his world.
Yeah.
He made her happy.
Yeah.
My mom looked at me when I asked her a question, who am I going to find? She said, I'll find someone. So I spent my entire life waiting for that day, dreaming for the moment where I'll meet the person who will find me.
Yeah.
And save me, cure me, fix me, and love me.
Understood. Well,
So
go ahead.
Then one day in middle school, when I used to be in middle school,
Yeah.
there was gym class. We were going outside to the field. It was a hot summer hot day, but I bumped into this boy. He thought I dropped something, and he decided to pick it up for me. But there was nothing on the ground. We were both about to get up, but our heads accidentally bumped into each other. We both said sorry, and he said jinx. And then I didn't mind that.
Yeah.
So we had a lot of fun. We became friends, and we started talking together. We started talking a lot. So I found that person from the first day that he met me and wanted to see my school ID. He said my last name a little bit wrong, which made me giggle. He said so when he asked for the school ID, he looked at it and said, Athena Evans.
Evans. And you thought that was cute. So companionship is what we can help you with, what we can do for you. We can help you get some more friends, help you meet some more people. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, this is the step.
And for some months, I thought I found someone I loved for the first time. Not like the friendship love, but I thought to myself that I was falling for him.
Yeah, romantically. I think you got your whole life ahead of you to discover that. But let me ask you this question before we get out of here, because we got to go.
Mm-hmm.
Who is Jesus Christ?
Jesus Christ is God's Son. The magic that appeared in a woman's body gave birth to a healthy, gorgeous son.
Mm-hmm.
And when Jesus and his parents got old, passed away, and he knows his mother, he comes to see her sometimes. God, however, had a problem. He told Eve not to touch the apple on the tree of life. She did it anyway because of that nasty Lucifer that tricked her into eating the apple, the poison apple on the tree of life. She fainted, I think. That's at least what I was told.
Well, listen.
At least I know that. I think it was.
I want to tell you that I'm proud of you. And I want you to know that Christ is Lord and King. And he's sovereign. And I pray that you would allow him to lord over your heart and to continue to allow you to have the grace and the mindset to speak his love and do his love and be a part of his will each and every day of your life, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is Thinking Kingdom Media. This is Darius D. Orr. Anything you want to say, last words to the people before you go, Athena?
Tristan, I love you. I want you to know that my father is out there somewhere. I love you.
All right. We'll catch you next time, Athena.
Catch you next time.